Speaking of murder plans, it's quite a spectacle. But don't worry, more surprises are just around the corner. So you chose to confess now because the 3 cases lost their flair. The captain sighed, "I'm just tired. I want to withdraw my crime application." Then, the police entered the captain's house and found 5 kids playing hide and seek. The officers were clearly caught in a family he had doubted himself countless times, even worried he saved the killer. But now, seeing the real murderer, he couldn't help but feel warm and fuzzy. When asked about that night his uncle died, the captain looked puzzled. "My visit that night was totally not on my calendar." Everyone pressed on. "What were you thinking when standing behind me? And why didn't you just go for it?" The captain shook his head. "I'm happy to share details with the media, but talking to you makes my heart skip a beat." At 5, the captain lost his dad. 2 years later, his mom left. Orphanage became his new home. His call log showed fewer than 20 contacts, and when the police checked his address, it had turned into an orphan hotspot. His place turned into a temporary shelter for countless orphans, becoming the sole piece of evidence the police had. Only his confession and a legally meaningless dream testimony counted as evidence. What a self-destructive stand-up show. He even wanted to meet with the news department instead of the police. What a big deal. If it were the press office, who knows what turmoil it would lead to. This is no ordinary case. The standoff between police and media is nothing short of a drama performance. That night, as Han-soon entered the interrogation room, the case was exposed. He couldn't grasp how the captain fell into such a dark abyss. He recalled years ago when the captain first joined the police, there was a serious officer who cared not about the case, but about the coffee's flavor. This was someone who once united the team with conviction. How could he turn so cold? The captain responded only, "I just wanted to look cooler." He admitted time was short, saying if one wanted the truth, the news department had to get involved. This lit up the police, feeling the pressure stack high. On one hand, political achievements were weak, and on the other, he didn't want to be led around. Meanwhile, he kept demanding from the police. Once, he asked himself, "Do I have the courage to reveal the truth?" But now he backed down with tears. Anjan didn't want to believe that the hero who dedicated all his energy to society would choose to evade now. He still refused to align his beliefs with reality, as if the truth and direction became out of reach. His hesitation turned into a contradiction. The more he resisted, the more elusive the truth became. Clearly, he was a far cry from the past. The shy boy had confidently transformed. Now, his eyes revealed determination and direction. He knew the person he was looking for. "It's the kid who gave me a coin." Subtitles. When questioned about who this person was, the staff member blinked and said, "Can I keep it a secret?" Faced with a series of murder challenges, although hard to accept, his persistence turned into courage against the wind. His protection was not just a responsibility, it was a mission. The kids who grew up in the yard were the true warriors in his heart. Back at the police station, Han-jan directly and bluntly asked, "I want to know who you are protecting." The captain replied, "He's a very important person. You can't underestimate his value compared to others." "Is it one of the 21 kids you supported?" he pressed urgently. The captain firmly denied. "I don't know that kid. He's unrelated to the case." His silence just further heightened everyone's suspicion. Was he hiding something? Anjan firmly declared, "The investigation into all sponsors is underway. The truth will eventually surface." Subtitles. He listed several suspects in an attempt to pressure the team leader into telling the truth. But the team leader firmly insisted, "I am what I am, and the news department is here as well." Killing won't make the event go away, he claimed, adding, "Jiang Yan isn't the criminal, I believe that too." Yang Zheng had no idea the danger lurking behind her that day. Yang Zheng, with selflessness, opened up her home to take in those who were in need. Her support was also a warmth. At this stage of action, her confession was indeed a form of courage. Right now, the key is to find the person he wants to protect and unveil the mystery behind it. That night, Han-jan took the captain back to the police station, finally freeing him from his handcuffs. Everyone understood. Besides the captain's testimony, there was simply no evidence proving him guilty. Subtitles, they all possess sufficient evidence to defend him. Yet, he inquired, "How could you possibly know me at this moment?" "Because you're an admirable cop," he replied with a smile, as if past memories washed over him. "So when exactly will you introduce me to your students?" Subtitles, did you know me before? He asked in a shrewd manner, as if seeking to unravel the underlying context. "Please introduce me once again, or let's reminisce about the happy times with the teacher. I can't keep track of it. This question is of critical importance." "Do you remember them?" The patient said he was connected to the darkness, mentioning Huang Rinson wasn't just a simple figure. He suspected Huang Rinson might be the dark force hidden behind the orphanage or one of his closest confidants.